I'm using the VSCode with Python extensions and the Azure ML Python SDK to create a prediction, create a model, do a prediction, and then publish a web service and call that web service. So here is VSCode. I'm loading some sample data. This is Boston housing prices. So I load the data, I fit the model, and also do a prediction with the model that I created. Then I set up the workspace information. This comes from the Azure ML workspace ID and authorization token information in Azure ML. Then I set up the web service attributes, so the publish with the workspace ID and token, the types that I'm going to be passing into the service, and the value it's going to return. And here is the function itself for creating the web service. This is the input parameters list, and it's going to return a prediction result using the feature vector. And finally, I'm going to show the web service information after I create it, the URL and the key. Oh, and also there's a diagram I'm going to show of the data, just to show the VS Code capability to display diagrams and graphs. And lastly, I'm going to call the web service I create with some sample data to get a prediction. So with that, I'm going to run this. As it's running, it should pop up with the histogram. Here's the histogram of the pricing, house prices, and I can save this locally if I wanted to. And closing that, now next thing it's going to do, it's going to publish the web service and return the results. So here we have the top 5 rows with the prediction results, and also the web service URL and key. This is the web service that was created. The URL was returned and the key. And here is after calling the web service with the sample data, here is the prediction result of the house price in thousands. Using the model that we created. So anyway, going end to end from sample data to building a model and publishing it to web service, to Azure ML as a web service, and then consuming it all in VS Code.